All right, here we go in the Metro PCS Lounge. You know this guy, Joe Jonas.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
What's up, man? Welcome.
Good to see you again. Man.
All right, so I played a little game when your song came out, See No More. I played it on the radio.
Okay.
Didn't tell anybody who it was.
Nice.
I wanted people to call in and say, who do you think it is? Who it is?
Any guesses?
Got the biggest guess was Usher. I got several Usher guesses. You had a Chris Brown, which kind of makes sense because he's on there with you.
Yeah, we co-wrote
and some
it
Jason Derulos and all over the place. But it was hilarious. Then I told everyone it was Joe Jonas. They're like, what?
That's
Sacramento had a collective aneurysm, so it's kind of funny. So tell us how that started. It was mostly Usher. How did you hook up with Chris Brown, or how did give us the background?
Even further back, I had this idea to make a solo project for a while. Presented it to my brothers and said, listen guys, this is the idea I have when the time is right. That was about 1.5 years ago, and for the past year I've been working on the record. And then towards the end of the process, I felt like my record was pretty much done, but I wanted a couple more songs on the project. I reached out to Chris Brown, he and his team reached out to us, and we kind of just found a good amount of time where we could get in the studio together. And pretty much just to listen to each other's music, to see if there's anything that we wanted to use or not. And we kind of thought the music was so similar. We were like, we should write together.
Yeah.
So we got in the studio the next day and wrote See No More.
Huh, that's really cool. Yeah. So is this going to lead to a full CD then?
Yep, it'll be out in the fall, so
right.
right around the corner, and I'm really looking forward to it.
That's really cool. Just the one song with Chris Brown, or is there more, or some other people you've worked with?
No real duets or anything like that on the project. I did work with a couple other producers, Brian Kennedy, Rob Knox, Danger, all of whom have worked with countless artists.
Exactly,
everyone from Madonna to Justin to I could go on and on. Yeah. But anyway, you get the
Let's
gist.
just leave it at that. You get the idea.
It's been just an incredible process, and I've been having a great time, and now to finally be able to release it and let people hear it, it's exciting.
All right, so at some point in the next few months,
yes.
fall, once it cools off a little.
Yes.
Very good. So how's life different? You were here last at our N-Fest back in 2008.
3 years ago, yeah.
That's right. That was awesome. And let's say you were under a bit of a tabloid media spotlight at that point. You guys, every move you made, it seemed like was everything we knew about. So how's life different now, 3 years ago, from that intense time when you guys were just huge?
It's it's similar and different at the same time. I feel like I've been able to have such an incredible time with my brothers for the past few years, and now I feel like we're all a little bit older, a little bit more mature now musically, and just doing different projects here and there. And
so you're 21?
21. 22? I'll be 22 in less than a month.
Okay. Happy early birthday.
Thank you very much. I'm very excited about being able to do this on my own, this ride, and it's been fun.
Yeah. Now, do you miss those times, or is it easier to be able to breathe now?
It's I miss some of the times. I mean, there's experiences that I take with me, but I kind of look forward to just the future more than anything right now. Being able to have another record that I've done and done it by myself, and been able to find the music that I wanted to go with. It's a whole new experience, and so to finally have that journey is a thrill.
Yeah. Now I want to commend you guys for staying. That's the weird thing about being in the intense tabloid spotlight. It seems like they do better when you guys screw up. It's like, I don't know if they're rooting for people to fail or do Britney Spears and go all umbrella on a car or something. But you guys did really well. I was just interested reading an article about the Harry Potter kids. How when they started, they were like 10, 11, or 12, and they said it's different in England than it is in Hollywood, because they said in England, you're a kid first before you're an actor. So it's like they were well-grounded through that whole time. And I know when you guys were here, you always had your parents around, and you kind of had that really good support system. So,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I feel doing this with my family has been the best thing for me personally, and I feel like even just that independent responsibility you get when you're older too. I feel like that really shows what kind of person you are, and I've been living on my own for a couple of years now, and
cool.
We're all still the same guys, but just a little older.
Exactly. So you're not going to have any weird freak out moment like in the next 2 weeks, and look back on this interview, it's like, oh, that's awkward.
Knock on wood. Hopefully, there's nothing crazy going to happen to me in the next 2 weeks.
That's awesome. So what do you think? You want to go into some acting too? You've done a lot of that already.
I'm developing actually a movie with my friends right now. A producer out in LA and a writer that I've been working with for the past 6 months. We're developing this project. Can't say much about what it's about yet, just because it's still so ground level. But
I would steal your ideas, just to get that out there.
And something I'm really passionate about, and hopefully I'll be able to do it. I'll probably film it the beginning of next year.
Okay, so we might start hearing about that at some point soon.
Yes.
Well, good luck with all that. All right, so before you guys were even here for the N-Fest, way back, let's rewind. I don't even know. This might have been 5, 6 years ago.
This is a long time ago.
Yeah, because I think your little brother was like 12 at
Yeah,
that
he was
point.
probably really young,
You were
yeah.
maybe 14, 15. You guys came here. What a lot of people do when they're just first getting started, they'll come around to the radio stations, kind of sing for us, and say, "Hey, we're cool. Play us on the radio." All right, can follow me in here. Because
Okay.
something really funny happened. All right, so here we go. Let's go in here. Okay, so we have a pretty cool large conference room right in here. This is where you guys sang. When we walk in here, I want your first reaction. Do you remember anything that went on in here?
Absolutely. I actually remember jumping on this table.
He did.
If that's correct.
He jumped on this table and was singing. They were all the three of them right there with Kevin and Nick, and then Joe. But you went nuts.
I jumped on the table and yes. And
Should we recreate that moment right now?
if you want to.
I think that would be
Are
fun.
we allowed?
Why not? You're a little bigger now. You might break the table, but that's a risk.
Are
you're
you
willing to
jumping on with me though?
Hey, if you want me to, let's go. Oh. Whee!
Seems like I'm not going to break it.
I was actually right here too. Just I remember.
You filming it too?
Yeah.
That's good.
See, you have to jump a little more than you did. All right.
No, why are you not standing up for this?
All right. Whoa! I've never stood up on here. I hope the boss isn't looking.
This is good.
See? This is how we do it here at 107.9.
We're
Walking
recreating.
on the tables.
We're getting good.
So where's the screaming girls?
They're outside, I think.
Yeah, they are outside.
Should we go say hi to
Let's
them?
go look. Let's go
Let's
look.
go check them out.
Screaming girls. Look at all those people. They want to see Joe Jonas. Who wants to see Joe Jonas? All right, stay here. Stay here. We'll be right back.
Thank you very much. No problem. Bye, guys. Thank you very much.